Unapologetic to their core, selfish to their core. This is the Judgment Day.
Well, the Judgment Day don't care who they offend or who they tick off because they always have the numbers.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by J.D. McDonough, representing the Judgment Day. From Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Finn Balor!
Always in full force when the Judgment Day is around. It's never quite a fair fight.
Strength in numbers. It's not Judgment Day's fault the competition isn't as prepared for battle.
It's hard to be prepared to be jumped from behind or blindsided during a match.
Unless you're always prepared, like the Judgment Day.
As thick as thieves, but remember, there's no honor among thieves.
Yeah, the Judgment Day often claims to be all equals with no leaders, but just how true is that?
Oh, Byron, stop looking for cracks and weak points where there are none. Judgment Day is stronger than ever.
Over 600 pounds of pure destruction.
You're right about that, Cole. Akam is a former freestyle wrestling champion on the Canadian national team for over a decade. Razar, a former kickboxing world champ and professional mixed martial artist. These two know how to hurt
And
people.
his opponent, accompanied by Razar, representing the Final Testament. From Abbotsford, British Columbia, Canada, weighing in at 290 pounds, Akam!
AOP, arguably the most dominant force in NXT history.
They've never been concerned with adulation, just demolition.
And they've been masters of destroying anyone in their path. You're about to enter a battle against the Prince, Finn Balor.
No turning back now.
Here we go with the ruthless Akam set for one-on-one action here. No mercy, sheer destruction. That's what Akam is all about.
Yeah, Akam isn't content just beating his opponents. He wants to do whatever he can to break them. From Akam's perspective, the more pain he can inflict, the better.
It's that vicious mindset that continues to make Akam so dangerous in the ring.
Then there's Finn Balor, who's proven that he will pull out all the stops to get what he wants. Ruthless and razor sharp, every move from Finn is calculated to cause the most harm, to be as devastating as possible. And a series of just stomps. And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will. Oh! Boom! Oh, knock your head right off with that knee.
He's able to dodge out of the way.
Trouble in paradise.
He is looking to do some serious harm. Being stalked, being measured, and clueless to it all. Flying.
Diving front drop kick. Akam found himself in the wrong place there.
Yeah, but he's still got plenty in the tank, and there's still plenty of match left.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
Hold it, oh, reverses it. Shoulders down. Akam quick. Getting the shoulder up.
At this point in the match, I'm not surprised.
Corey, we have to assume that Finn Balor has thrown his old playbook out the window and is focused on what the future holds for him.
While you're not wrong about Balor looking to the future, I don't think he's thrown everything out the window. Balor didn't become a global superstar by accident. His uncanny in-ring skill is what made him such a fearsome adversary, and it's still a major difference maker in any match.
Bang! He finds a counter.
This match continues on.
Well, this matchup has been... Here we go. Bang! Both down, middle of the ring.
Wait, hold on. The managers are going at it now.
This is insanity.
Good. Good job, referee. And you too.
Referee clears the ringside, and now neither competitor has anyone in their corner.
Maybe this will be a fairer fight now?
It definitely cuts down on the distractions moving forward.
You know, I've noticed some friction lately between these superstars.
Well, you can't be friends with it.
And the victory! These guys feel no love for each other. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, Finn Balor.
The lasting effects of that unsanctioned battle earlier taking their toll and resulting in a loss here.
But losing in this...
Yeah, you leave the arena already planning for how things are going to go differently next time.
And it looks like CM Punk has something on his mind. The challenger has something to address.
Making quite the declaration here.
Yeah, those words have to perk the champ's ears up.
And he's so fired up, he's making guarantees.
Our challenger seems to be confident in his plans. And like it or not, CM Punk just made an emphatic statement.
He's calling his shot, saying that once he wins, this rivalry is over.
But the champ isn't going to just hand him the win. This will be a match for the history book. I can't wait for this. Been a long time coming.
He's
from
behind. laying waste to the other superstar.
A cheap shot. That was just a typical coward right there.
Yeah, these two don't care about winning anymore. It's just about destroying each other.
One of the most dangerous women in the WWE, Shayna Baszler, looks ready in the ring.
The Queen of Spades has made it clear that she is not simply waiting for her shot, she's taking it. Baszler plans on picking apart each and every opponent that stands in her way.
A rope step! Crashing to the floor.
A bold decision to go high risk there, but it completely backfired.
Took devastating damage, and that's going to linger for the rest of this match.
Bulldog! Kyrie thinking big.
Soaring.
Lands the splash. Wow. Byron, what kind of mindset do you have to thrive in a no DQ match?
You have to be willing to both dish it out and take it, Michael. Sure, there's
Springboard. Hurricane Rana.
went straight to the outside and landed right on the target.
A textbook example of high risk, high reward right there. No. Whoa, look out. Like a heat-seeking missile hit the target right on the mark.
And Baszler had it scouted. Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Stunner.
Kairi Sane getting the crowd riled up right now.
Interceptor.
Looking to get airborne here.
Sane about to launch into orbit. Oh, brutal miscalculation.
Any form of consideration seems to have left this rivalry with each passing week.
When animosity runs this deep in your veins, Cole, I don't care who you are, you reach animalistic levels of desperation.
Well, let's hope they can hang on to a small bit of their humanity, guys.
Ooh, she puts the brakes on that.
Kairi Sane from the top. Insane elbow. Lights out for Baszler. She's done. Uh-oh, there's the windup.
Byron, what's she looking for here?
Baszler got it in the figure four leg snap.
Oh, that was just malicious.
Just disrespectful.
What a counter against Shayna. You know, we can stay there, guys. Saw it coming. It counters it. There's Kairi turning the table. Incredible agility. And now about to...
The LWO looking to turn up the heat tonight.
They're already feeling it. Already feeling the energy of the crowd.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 365 pounds, Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro, the LWO.
Tremendous talent throughout this team, really honoring the legacy of the original group in WCW.
And no doubt the LWO has done their predecessors proud.
Gentlemen, class is in session.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 486 pounds, Akira Tozawa and Otis, the Alpha Academy.
You know, Alpha Academy may look like a bunch of oddballs, but they're legit.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're really an accredited academy. They're highly trained, highly intelligent, and highly competitive.
They certainly think so.
Two absolute geniuses of the mat game.
Yeah, tonight we're about to see their thesis.
And I'm not speaking for me, but I'm sure someone at our table feels academically stimulated by Alpha Academy's presence.
Cole, have some damn respect and follow your syllabus. You are looking at the premier in-ring technicians of our time. Athletic excellence, forged into the peak of the pro game. We're about to get a clinic.
Corey, I've never told anybody to shoosh in my life, but you're coming close to it.
Well, the LWO is in the building, and we all know this team is strong. Strong separately, but even stronger together.
They represent a culture, represent each other, and they represent the WWE Universe. And I think they're going to make everyone proud tonight.
Dropping the elbow. Looking to put him away. His shoulder up after the 2 count.
I really thought he was going to get his shoulder up at 1.
Oh.
Vicious, downright savage club right there.
In off the tag. Oh my gosh, what impact!
Oh, stomping away. You know what he's thinking, and it is not good.
Massive body block from the second rope.
He can be enjoying the moment too much, giving his opponent a lot of room to recover.
Getting the fresh partner in here.
And here we go. Into a Death Valley driver. Ooh, elbow strike.
Wow! Bottom rope moonsault.
Now shoulders down.
Here we go. Effectively targeting the arm. Getting
missile drop kick.
And Alpha Academy didn't have any pearls of wisdom for that attack.
That's a real showcase of Del Toro's talent.
Tag.
Up and down. What a slam.
Del Toro has become relentless.
Yeah, can Tozawa recover from this adversity?
Set him up.
Russian leg sweep.
Drop kick right to the knee.
Hoping to compromise that knee joint completely.
Kick to the midsection. Misses with the enziguri.
From behind, but the second one counts.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Double back elbow.
Those two are in such a cohesive rhythm out there.
It's like playing jazz, but using your opponent as the drum.
Oh, just deadlifting their opponent and tossing them aside.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person and make a statement. Setting it up. Brain buster.
Compressing the neck with that kind of force can't feel good.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
Clothesline!
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Into the pin. Can he get him here? Gets the shoulder up and one.
Still no end in sight here.
Pull the hair. And turning it into a mat slam. He's in a bit of agony now. Oh, no. What a splash by Otis.
That was one big behemoth flying down with authority and force. Springboard elbow.
Oh, the elbow drop. Knee crusher.
Great! Nothing's gonna stop him.
That catches Tozawa looking. And now the tag.
Sends his opponent to the outside of the ring, picking up speed, fearlessly soaring to the outside. My goodness.
Doing whatever it takes to eliminate the competition.
And Del Toro may have felt that coming.
Coming over here.
Lots of space and concrete, that's why.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Good golly, driven directly into the steel stairs.
He gets back in right before the count. Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
And he's ready to switch things up, tagging out.
Calculating the next move here.
Driving the face down.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt.
Boom! Senton hits the target.
Getting off the tag here.
And now Wild is being measured.
Set in. Set up.
Oh no! Lights out! Pop-up! Powerbomb! Can Otis make it pay off?
He makes the tag here.
Brutal club.
He dodges out of danger.
And gets sent right into the corner.
Right across the chest.
Hooked up and
Samoan driver.
Transitions to the cover.
But is it enough?
breakneck speed, well hurricane.
Del Toro out of harm's way. DDT spiked.
And now Cruz is thriving off the audience.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it.
And tag. He finally made it.
Picked up and being carried around now. Check your face after that one. Ooh! The arm getting pummeled. That's using your head.
Military press.
He's taking a bit of damage from these blows.
Yeah, it looked like the Alpha Academy curriculum worked out. He realizes this is his opportunity. Take it.
Launching.
Stops the attack with a power slam. Neck is trapped.
Neckbox suplex.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
DDT plants them. Snapmare driver.
He's going for the cover.
For the win. Digging deep for a kick out.
He just won't give up.
I don't know how there's anything left in these superstars' bodies.
Yeah, the tank is being emptied tonight.
Oh, right to the body. Totally helpless at the moment. Fighting free there, and that can be all the space that is needed. Looking to put this one away here. Shoulder up right away.
How at this point you don't even stay down long enough for a 1 count is beyond comprehension.
A reversal. He saw that coming.
Well-delivered suplex.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's got to hurt.
Has their opponent down and, hip drop onto the arm. And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Check out this power all the way up.
Dominance of Otis with that slam. That can be Del Toro's demise.
Pulling the hair and turning it into a mat slam. Cruz is facing a beatdown.
Yeah, Otis is getting fired up. Del Toro enziguri.
Del Toro has him staring at the lights.
For the pin. Saving his team from defeat.
What a match. What a match.
Boom. Nice. Makes the tag. Oh. Heading to the top now.
To the skies. 450. Cesaro looks out of it.
Immediate cover after the impact.
Comes out on top in this tag team match.
Tag teams always entertain, but the entertainment on that one was off the charts.
Here are your winners, Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro, the NWO.
The Alpha Academy on the losing end here. I think Gable is about to explode in anger.
Gives you hope for the future of the tag division. Great tag.
Here comes a great competitor with awful taste.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From Elmwood Park, New Jersey, the WWE Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan.
Next level methodical, always gets what she wants.
Liv Morgan rocked Judgment Day, captured the Women's Championship, and most importantly, seduced Dom.
Here comes a bad mood and attitude.
Now here comes a true fighter with true self-worth.
And her opponent, representing the Pure Fusion Collective from Chevron, New Jersey, Sonya Deville.
Throughout her career, Sonya has shown her adaptability as a tag team competitor, a single star, and even a backstage official.
You absolutely cannot trust Sonya, but you can depend on the fact that she will do anything to reach the top of WWE.
Well, this is not going to be an easy night at the office for this woman, facing the never-say-quit attitude of Liv Morgan.
The always dangerous Sonya Deville, ready for action here tonight.
It really is hard to pin down what makes Deville so dangerous. Her incredibly sharp striking, her deep knowledge of submissions, her unwavering determination to win. She's a well-rounded competitor in the ring.
I'm sure we're about to see her put all of that and more on display in this matchup.
And the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour was such an undeniable success that Liv Morgan's clearly decided to grace our presence with an encore. We already know who's coming out on top in this one, so we might as well just skip to the part where Liv has her arm raised.
Oh yeah, Liv would love that, Corey. Anything to avoid any hard work or actual conflict in the ring. That's Liv's whole MO now. Let's see how she tries to worm her way out of things in this one.
Slips out with the counter and able to apply the hammerlock.
Rotating out of that to apply a chinlock now.
Escapes the hold, now into a hammerlock. Able to bring the opponent down and now applies a chin lock. Oh, that can shatter a jaw.
And that'll leave a mark on Sonya Deville.
Morgan put her whole heart behind that attack.
Driven face first. Jumping clothesline. What agility.
Crossbody.
Sonya Deville is such a fierce competitor, but it seems like she struggled to break through to that next level. Corey, do you think that's weighing on her mind tonight?
It has to be in her mind, but it's what she does with it that's good.
Got the cover.
Is it enough to close this out?
Big victory tonight. Hard-fought win as well.
your winner tonight.
Uh-oh, look out.
Oh, look who's here.
Oh, no.
Nasty assault.
The superstar never saw them coming.
Oh, come on.
A successful ambush. Ripley has things right where she wants them. Here we go. Muscling up her opponent for a riptide.
Liv won't come back from that.
Opponent lying face first, and now the camera clutch is applied.
A submission won't win the match here, but it could do serious damage.
Prying apart her opponent's fingers, needs to find a way out of this hold. And she does.
Oh, man. What a chop. Liv Morgan, oblivion. Can Morgan clinch this one?
She's headed out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her.
Rhea Ripley turning up the intimidation factor.
Get this back into the ring now.
Ripley uncorking a clothesline. And another. Ripcord position. Drop kick.
Trying to debilitate the capability to stand.
Stops Ripley's attack.
Jumping complete shot.
Face first.
Bad spot for Ripley.
Powerful contact by Liv Morgan. This beating is taking its toll on her.
Elbow drop.
Oh, that hurt. Elbow drop on target.
Liv Morgan gaining the upper hand. A full court press being applied to Ripley.
Oh, double knee face.
Look out below.
Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost?
Oh, no, look out. Here we go. That's called changing the decor of the broadcast area.
I have a feeling there's more to come, Corey.
And Rhea finds a counter.
Rhea managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
But Ripley still has to do more to get this fully in her favor.
No idea where this one's heading. Morgan's starting to think she might have this one in the bag.
Oh, come on. This is just ridiculous now. Pay attention to your opponent.
Ripley has her side. Oh, that's right. How's that for a message?
Liv could have this one. These women have gone to all-out war in this match.
I don't see how they...
And a straight.
Here they come. It's the Hart Foundation.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Bubba Ray Dudley, at a combined weight of 516 pounds, Bret Hart and Jim Neidhart, the Hart Foundation.
Part of a Hall of Fame dynasty.
It's always history in the making when these two team up. An absolutely lethal pairing.
Accompanied by Kurt Angle at a combined weight of 608 pounds. The team of Scott Hall and Kevin Nash.
As a former tag champ myself, I know when I see a championship caliber team, and this is the dictionary definition of one.
Come hungry and leave no man untested. The Hart Foundation has arrived.
He's really trying to sneak this win early. Kicks out in time. Just got scary close to the 3 count there.
Being carried around now. Down. Oh, so wow, that hurt.
Oh, what a right hook.
What a punch.
And into the corner he goes.
Oh, attacked in the midsection. Lands a kick to the gut.
Tag made. Fresh partner in.
Stomp to the gut.
What's coming next?
Taking their time. Oh, punch to the gut.
I'll take the wind right out of you.
What a shot. Corey, that's a unique suplex.
Wrist clutch suplex. Perfect.
Sent into the stairs. That'll stop anybody.
Producing a trampling.
Has to mind the referee here. Has to avoid the count out.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Shot right to the midsection.
Talk about being on the same page. They were on the same sentence with that fine piece of work.
Double suplex.
Looking for the quick pin. And the shoulders up in time.
Bold move to go for the pinfall this early in the matchup.
Lightning fast punches.
Just never had a chance to block any of those. Oh, ouch.
Shot right to the midsection. It wasn't tough enough contending with one opponent. And their bodies everywhere. We got the tag team match in the ring. The managers are running around outside, barking at each other. And now they're getting to physicality.
Well, here comes the official looking to restore some order.
You're out of here. That manager will no longer be at ringside, and the other manager too.
And the match is going to continue. How heavily do these teams rely on their managers?
Well, I guess it's about time to find out.
The ref was in the right here. Hopefully the managers can cool off in the locker room. Choke slam! Kevin Nash tagged in.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
Barely kicks out.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
Oh,
Ruthless striking.
All the way up.
Across the top rope. Stun gun.
The chemistry of the Hart Foundation challenge there.
Yeah, Nash displayed some no-nonsense offense.
Got the tag.
Just in time, too.
Suplex. Here it comes. Nicely done. Booty boot.
Oh, that'll weaken your arm. Brenna's not finding a way to gain the edge.
Big Sexy bringing a systematic and powerful attack to this match.
Boom. Oh, no, no.
Uh-oh. Oh, the knees caught him. Could be a turning point.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Hip drop.
I've been waiting to see that.
Yokes up their opponent. Driven down to the sidewalks,
Directly into the cover.
The damage is done.
I think the writing's on the wall, and it is not good for the Hitman.
I think we know what Nash is thinking here. What a powerbomb. The lights are clearing for the Hitman.
Oh, he kicked out.
And that right there is why Bret Hart is on another level.
Nash was just about ready to have his arm raised and head back to the locker room, but not anymore. This thing's still going.
As the arm wringer, their opponent but gets countered with a right hand.
And that was an effective attack, guys. Ooh, strikes with the aggressive offense from Kevin Nash.
The Hitman unable to use his wide arsenal here.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. Tag's made.
Oh, yeah. Not waiting any longer to get in this.
Bam!
That'll turn your lights out.
Two-handed choke slam.
Uh-oh, getting ready to
Drop that bone. Getting him right into the corner.
Axe handle finds the mark.
He's definitely been worn down a little.
At this point in the match, I say make the tag and recover as much as you can. Showing out their deadlifting prowess and just
Tossing them aside. Hey!
Down opponent and a double axe handle smash.
wheels are turning in Nash's head.
Kevin Nash with a patented.
And down hard in a jackknife.
And into the cover.
On Dream Street.
And Anvil is brought to a disadvantage now.
Nash is backing up every word here.
Oh, Anvil anticipated that. Here it comes. Looking for a choke slam.
Tag made.
Wow, what a shot. Oh!
Got Hall with the grip and the...
He wants to end this. For the win!
Big time win in this tag team match.
Whenever tag team is on the docket, the mayhem multiplies. Here's the proof.
here are your winners, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, the NWO.
This loss seems to have rocked the Hart Foundation.
Put that match in a museum or a textbook so future teams can study to learn this craft.
Justice has arrived.
And it will be painful.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from West Memphis, Arkansas, weighing in at 317 pounds, Sid Justice!
A man who stands by his convictions for better or worse.
Well, you're never going to see Sid back down from a confrontation or a challenge.
Comes to the ring, laser focused, always ready to stay the course.
Yeah, there's one thing we've learned about Sid Justice. There's no talking Sid out of anything Sid wants to do, whether that's fight injustices or win championships. Oh, fasten your seatbelts. Here comes Penta.
And his opponent, from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 87 kilos, Penta!
Ladies and gentlemen, he has no fear.
A mentality that has earned him championship gold everywhere he's gone, from major companies to underground leagues.
Yeah, Penta carries himself like a champion because he is one.
Just awe-inspiring.
Penta acknowledges the comparisons, but he's not here to be the next Rey Mysterio. He's here to be the first Penta.
Truly one of one, unafraid to be original.
And this man is 6'9" of pure intensity and, well, insanity. Sid Justice looking to bring his patented brand of destruction here tonight.
Well, just by virtue of his size and physique, Sid's already dangerous enough as it is. But throw in the fact that he's more than a few cards short of a full deck, and I'm not sure it's wise to step in the ring with him.
I don't disagree, Corey. This Sid is unhinged.
But make way for the violent artistry that Penta puts on display each and every time he sets foot in that ring. Because Penta's definitely not planning to hold anything back here tonight. Besides maybe a limb or two from the opposition.
Death Valley Driver! Ooh!
Elbow drop, big time!
Sid staggers up, but might be put back down for good.
Well-placed super kick.
Kick to the back.
Oh, man, kick to the face.
Sid's lost momentum here.
Sid's having trouble assessing the situation. Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Going behind for the waistlock. Countering out and cinching in the headlock.
Got out of that and has locked in the head scissors.
What are these debilitating forearm strikes?
Clubbing away with forearm after forearm. Look at these cross faces.
Trying to get vertical, but he has no idea he's in the line of fire.
Locks up.
Losing some ground, getting their back against the ropes.
Has to find a way out of this. Right across the larynx. A chance to win here. Denied a 2 count there.
Easy kick out there, but they'll get harder soon.
Kicks to the cranium of their opponent. Disgusting behavior. There was no respect shown there.
Boom! And Sid is suppressing any offense from his opponent.
Yeah, Sid's proven hard to keep up with.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. Wow. Oof. Caught in a bad spot. What a press slam.
Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker. And now Penta is playing to the crowd.
I don't know what you're thinking when you throw an opponent out of the ring like that.
What a forearm.
Just deadlifting right there. The power.
Into a power slam.
You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it. Uh-oh. Shoulder down.
Can he recover?
Major win! That'll change his career tonight! And here's a look back at some of the action from the previous match.
Here is your winner, Sid Justice!
A devastating loss for Penta here.
But Penta's not going to let this loss define him. Penta's not afraid of failure, and he's certainly not afraid to work harder the next time out.
One of the biggest villains in WWE history.
Show some respect to Mr. Wonderful.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 252 pounds, Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff.
Paul Orndorff, a great competitor, but he is a bit cocky at times.
Oh, Cole, it's not cockiness when you're wonderful.
Hey, like him or not, his physique and his wrestling skills certainly fit that moniker.
The epitome of what a WWE superstar is.
And Orndorff is about to show us exactly why.
The doctor of thugonomics is making a house call.
And his opponent from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena.
John Cena, big-time future, Big upside for this kid.
Yeah, Cena's got a big opinion of himself as a competitor and a rapper.
I don't see it.
John Cena, with all the tools to be one of the all-time greats. He's really the prototype of what a WWE superstar should be. In the ring tonight, one of the most egotistical superstars we've ever seen, Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff.
Well, when you got a body like Mr. Wonderful and a face like his, you have the right to be egotistical. Who could stand in the way of such a titanic physique and such dashing good looks? Orndorff deserves to get whatever he wants.
I'm sure Mr. Wonderful will be glad to know you think so, Corey.
And then you have John Cena, who sure, admittedly is pretty cocky, but he's also extremely hard-hitting and has the kind of offense that will just rock the hell out of you. So maybe he has a reason to be pretty cocky, folks.
We can agree to disagree on his personality, Corey, but you are absolutely right. Cena can hit as hard as the best of them. Every move he hits, he puts absolutely all of his power and strength into them. And that is a lot of power and strength, guys.
Ah, stop.
Taking flight on the middle rope, drops the elbow. Trying to get up. He has no clue what's in store for him here.
Lifted and completely helpless here. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea. And Orndorff is now dictating the pace.
And Paul shows no signs of relenting, laying waste to the back of the neck.
Guys, look at the eyes. This could be a precursor to an end.
Ouch, vicious body shot. Clubbing blow. Into the turnbuckle yet again. Overhead.
Is this it? Is this the end? And a kick out at two.
Couldn't quite slam the door yet.
He looks defenseless as he struggles to get his bearings. Big slam.
And Cena's starting to falter here.
Cena needs to find some energy fast.
John Cena is known for his big heart outside of the ring. Is that something that translates inside the ring as well?
Absolutely, Cole. Putting his heart into everything he does is what...
Here we go.
Delivers the elbow.
Cena's pivotal pin. Cena might be done here. And he fights it off.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3. Punishing power slam.
Lariat.
Good Lord.
That was nasty. From behind.
And Orndorff is now dictating the pace.
And Paul shows no...
Mr. Wonderful. Setting his opponent up. And look at the power of this man.
Cena's in trouble. Cena's in trouble. Following it up with the cover.
2. And a win. That may be one of the biggest wins of his career. That match is worth another look. Here we go.
here is your winner, Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff.
Cena unable to pull off a win here.
The doctor of thugonomics just got prescribed a healthy dose of defeat, and that's a tough pill to swallow.
Prepare for the unreal aura surrounding Julia.
One of the most anticipated international signings in WWE history.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan,
Julia traveled across the world to become a champion here.
Wants to be in the conversation with future legends, future Hall of Famers in WWE.
Julia spent 7 years competing in Japan, a world full of grudges and fighting spirit.
Indeed, Corey, and Julia not only proving herself as the best in that world, she plans to do the same thing right here in WWE.
Make way, the Juggernaut has arrived.
and her opponent from Austin, Texas, Jordan Grace.
A pure powerhouse, fearing no woman or man.
Now, the Juggernaut has muscles in places most people don't even have places.
The Juggernaut is not just a nickname. It defines Grace completely.
A one-woman wrecking crew with a brilliant mind in the ring.
This should be a hard-fought and explosive match with an athlete like Jordan Grace in the mix.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Cole. Grace sets a very high bar for in-ring physicality and power. She's ready to steamroll the competition and crush the fighting spirit out of anyone who thinks they're on her level.
Very well put, Corey. Grace doesn't mess around once the bell rings. She's here for a fight.
And across the ring is the beautiful madness, Julia. A competitor who certainly knows how to stand out.
You want to talk about a superstar who's lived up to the hype and then some? Look no further than Julia. There's a reason Julia's been a standout and a top dog no matter where she's competed. And she reminds both her competitors and the WWE Universe of that every time she sets foot in the ring.
What a kick!
Utilizing the top rope to inflict more punishment. Across the top rope.
Lock it up. Getting out nicely to transition into a waistlock.
We got it covered. Counters! Cover! And an early kick out.
Still too fresh.
What a shot.
Leading her into the corner now.
Oh, what a quick answer.
Face first into the buckle.
Oh, and
setting her up here. Opponent perched on the top rope. This superstar about to join them, looking for a suplex. Wait, just holding it.
Good Lord, this is impressive.
How long is this superstar gonna hold it? Oh my! Superplex. Cover. Could this be it?
Oh, somehow.
A little closer to getting the pinfall there, but this is still anybody's fight.
Slam, and that can end up putting Julia on shaky legs for a bit.
Jordan putting some punishing offense on display.
And a slap for the exclamation point.
Just going all out with every blow. Deadlift, look at the power here.
The deadlift German suplex.
Great sequence of offense from Grace.
Julia has got to get her wits about her. Ready to strike! Basement forearm!
Peeling their opponent off of the ground, hooking the leg.
Fisherman's Buster! Out on the apron.
Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad. Back suplex.
Spine crushing.
Many a match has turned on that kind of contact with the apron. This could be a key moment in this contest.
It's a no-good driver. She'll take things into the ring.
Watch out. What a display of fearlessness we just witnessed.
That's the kind of attitude you need to take yourself to the next level.
Oh, look at this. Showing off with a big flex. And then
a stomp right to the back.
She's been slowed down yet again.
But the question now is, can you find a response through the pain? Oh, man, right into the steel steps.
The power of a deadlift into a military press.
Wow.
Walking around the ring. And a slam. Julia now lacking any signs of resistance.
The attacks will not relent from Grace.
Kick by Grace. Here it comes.
There it is. Juggernaut driver.
Serious jeopardy for Julia.
She did it. Grace picks up the win. Now let's take a look back at these ladies in action.
Here is your winner, Jordan Grace!
Certainly a disappointing loss for Julia tonight.
Julia may have had fighting spirit on her side, but in the end, tonight just wasn't her night.
Great One is here.
These days, Rock is more than great. We are looking at the final boss.
Maybe the most famous man on earth.
The Rock always makes an epic arrival.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, The Rock!
From the Brahma Bull to the Great One to the final boss.
Well, nicknames may change, but dominance does not. Still one of the very best.
And according to The Rock, no one is better.
Is he wrong?
Gentlemen, you are looking at confidence on another level.
Exactly where it should be.
Some of this crowd seems to agree.
The Rock just soaking it all in, enjoying his own glory.
Well, it doesn't matter who the opponent is or where he stands in the bloodline. The Rock is always on top.
And always a threat to those who are in his way.
Rock doesn't concern himself with petty squabbles. Rock only cares about everyone knowing that he's in charge.
An open challenge?
Who's gonna step up?
Hot Rod is in the house. And his opponent from Glasgow, Scotland, weighing in at 230 pounds, Roddy Piper!
An all-time great in the ring and on the microphone, guys.
I agree. I'd love to see Saxton in Piper's pit.
That sounds a little too dangerous, Corey.
Why, you scared of coconuts?
They do call him Rowdy for a reason.
Well, this competitor has the pressure of the world on his shoulders. Not only facing The Rock, but also having to deal with the millions in the WWE Universe.
This is all the makings of a classic brawl with Roddy Piper.
A man whose sharp blows are only outmatched by his even sharper tongue. Piper starts each match before the bell even rings. A professional feather ruffler if we've ever seen one.
Yeah, I expect Piper to have already planted a seed of frustration in his opponent's mind.
But to be in the ring with The Rock is to be in the ring with the final boss. It doesn't get more electric. It doesn't get more intense.
Yeah, The Rock has only been...
That can't be enough, can it? Shoulder is up after two.
That was far more effective than I think anyone could have expected.
after punch. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Roddy Piper's become relentless.
The millions are hoping The Rock can come back here.
Looks like that disrupted The Rock's typically dazzling style.
Can't say that Piper
From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me?
Ooh, well measured.
While The Rock might be the great one, things have changed quite a bit in the ring since Rock's heyday.
Yeah, but remember, Rock was born into this. It's what The Rock was made to do. I don't think it matters if it's been a year or 10 years for The Rock. He's always at his best.
Russian leg sweep.
Pulled in for a belly to belly. Oh, headbutt to the groin. That was low.
Now that was a very questionable attack. I think it goes beyond any gray area.
Boom, right to the midsection. Right in the breadbasket.
Stomping away and then a knee right to the throat. And there is no other term for that than just cheap. A cheap shot. Wrapping the arm over that top rope. Very effective.
Making the arm numb makes your opponent very vulnerable.
Consecutive attacks keeping Hot Rod off his game.
The Rock simply doing what comes naturally to him.
The Rock is heading up top.
He's got him square in his sights here. From the top rope.
Beautiful drop kick. Now down into the cover. Gets the shoulder up. Wow. What's it going to take?
An emphatic kick out, and there's still a lot of game.
Double leg takedown, stepping through, crossing the legs. Can they cinch it in? Yes, the sharpshooter is applied.
Trying.
He had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to focus on the task at hand. About to hit.
The Rock oh man, this might be it.
There's two. And then finally gets a win.
Here is your winner, The Rock!
That was a lucky win.
Luck or not, it was still a win.
A losing streak like that starts to affect every atom of your being. Glad they've turned it around.
I think we're all happy to see them back on track.
Matchup just about to get underway. We got company.
Wait, okay. Corey, is this your doing?
Absolutely not. This superstar simply wants to get a closer look at the action.
Byron, get out of the way. I think our guest wants to join us here on commentary.
Oh, great.
They can't focus on who is ringside, has to focus on the opponent in the ring.
What a gift it truly is to have this superstar here at ringside beside us.
Yeah, well, this superstar is obviously very interested in the outcome of this matchup. Question is, are they actually going to stay out of the match for once?
That's the bell, but as we just saw, it looks like some people will resort to anything to get in someone's head.
So much for a fair fight.
What's unfair about checking a fellow superstar's reflexes, Saxton?
Oh, really? Is that what you think that was, Corey?
Oh, what a knee strike.
Legs are hooked. I think we know what's next.
We're going swinging.
The giant swing.
Really made sure their opponent lost all sense of their surroundings.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Big boot. These attacks taking their toll on her a little.
And China just unleashed on her with that devastating offense.
From the top. What? Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
Stephanie McMahon in a distressing spot.
And Stephanie needs to pull a trick from her sleeve.
gets tossed into the ring. Makes the cover. No, the kick out.
Just kicking out at one takes a lot in a match like this. Oh, my goodness.
From the ground up. Into a power slam. That just reverberated throughout the entire building. Talk about making a statement.
Oh, my Lord.
It really doesn't get more physically dominant than China.
Physically dominant, yes, Cole, but not exactly the most technically savvy. Taking on China comes down to relying on ring IQ. If you can do that, you can topple China's dominance.
The momentum shifted in China's favor.
Yeah, China is really remaining the aggressor here. The giant swing.
Around and around they went. That's got to change their vision for a while.
Getting up, but she has no idea she's in the crosshairs.
Might be going high risk here.
Oh! Take off!
Oh, poorly timed, high-risk attempt.
Slap!
That's going to be a moment you want to forget it very soon. Headed back into the ring.
Frankensteiner!
And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
She escapes the attack.
Oh, boom! Shoulder tackle after shoulder tackle. Pounding the breadbasket.
Oh, knee! Lights out.
Sent to the corner.
Sending her up on the top rope.
Ooh! Oh! I've seen that look from Stephanie McMahon before. It's not good.
Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
Scoop slam.
Crank in the head. That knee hurt. She's taking things back into the ring.
She better hurry or she'll get counted out.
Really cutting it close there. Look at this. This can't be good. She can end this thing right here. She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
I can't believe the ref didn't get two here.
Oh, that was just malicious.
Just disrespectful. Trying to get that mental edge. You can't let yourself get psyched out.
Oh, mounting him and just punching it away. And a big slap.
Elliot?
Ooh, that right hand. Stunned them, and now the haymaker's being thrown in. Right over the top rope and right in front of our guest commentator.
Sent all the way to the outside. And this superstar taking issue with our guest commentator.
We knew it would be chaotic out here.
Oh, they better sit down. This about to get nasty.
Whoa!
You can say that again, Cole.
A little miscue there. Wipes out our guest commentator.
And now they're going to take advantage.
This match continues on.
Somehow you got to try to focus on the match. Not worry about what's going on around the ring. Going for the win. She kicks out with force.
How does anyone have this much in them at this point?
Stephanie wants to fly.
Lining her up perfectly. I would feel from way up.
Big double axe head step into the cover for the win. And a shoulder is lifted before one.
incredible power to kick out at just one.
Here it comes! Another legendary pedigree!
Will that do it for Stephanie? Will that do it?
We see the conflicts between them, and it seems like they're not ready to bury the hatchet yet.
Yeah, Cole, I don't think this one's going to be settled with polite words.
Spiked! What a punishing move by Stephanie.
If you want a job tomorrow, just let Steph finish things right now.
Caught the leg.
Big clothesline. Oh, yeah. She has a really good... Goes down low. China. Look at the arms. Pedigree.
McMahon looks knocked out.
Cover. Cover. Cover.
2 count. No, she kicks out. She kicks out.
Her perseverance is unreal.
Preserving her opportunity to keep this match alive.
That is firing your biggest shot, but leaving your prey left standing. Time to reload. Oh, look at the ninth wonder of the world. China.
Pedigree. Exclamation delivered by China.
2. And she wins. That is a huge victory. These ladies put on quite a show. Here's another gander.
Here is your winner, the ninth wonder of the world, China!
And the outside help definitely had to play a factor here, guys. I don't know how anyone can call this a clear-cut win with that in mind.
See? The distraction didn't even faze them in the long run.
Corey, they won in spite of it.
I don't know. I think it gave them the motivation they needed to win.
Here comes D'Lo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 268 pounds, D'Lo Brown!
A true physical and dynamic superstar.
Yeah, D'Lo always brings the energy and always hyping himself up.
Let's all remember, D'Lo Brown is a championship-level competitor.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Michael. D'Lo Brown is the first man to simultaneously hold both the European and Intercontinental Championships. I guess we can call him the most non-PG performer in sports entertainment history.
The one and only original gangster.
From Los Angeles, weighing in at 240 pounds, New Jack!
The living embodiment of don't try this at home.
True individual, never to be duplicated. thankfully.
Both beloved and feared for his take on extreme violence.
Here we go with the one and only New Jack in the ring, a competitor who made a name for himself in ECW for being as dangerous as they come.
Actually, I think New Jack is twice as dangerous as they come, even by ECW standards. I can't think of another superstar who can match Jack's love for foreign objects and finding creative ways to hurt his opponents. Jack is one of a kind in that respect.
Yeah, if this is your first New Jack match, folks, brace yourselves.
And D'Lo Brown obviously loves to run his mouth, but don't let that distract from the fact that he can very much do it all in the ring. D'Lo can crack your jaw with a right, he can drill you with a kick, or he can blast you from the air.
Knowing D'Lo, he's going to try to do all the above here in this one.
Goes into the corner. Ooh, brutal body shot.
Ooh, sharp elbow.
New Jack with a devastating assault.
And New Jack's appearing unstoppable.
You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there.
Nasty headbutt.
New Jack ascends to the top.
From the top.
Elbow drop. He can do it here. Breaks the close count.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
D'Lo with some agility. Fez press and the piston-like right hands.
Fez press, raining down right hands.
Brown's hopes are waning.
D'Lo has to gather the energy to turn the tables.
Momentum isn't completely out of D'Lo's side just yet.
D'Lo got tired of being pushed around and wants to gain the advantage now.
Taking some time, letting the people know what's to come.
Hit a leg drop. Oh, this is going to be good. Down power bomb. Boom, right in the button. Clothesline.
What impact. Sky high.
Way up there. He's going up.
Take off.
Down from D'Lo.
Outlook is bad for New Jack.
Cover. No way. No way.
Can you imagine how much escaping that pin must have cost him?
I can. These are the moments where you really find out how tough you are.
I can't tell if it's anger in the eyes at the fact that he hasn't finished this, or if it's disbelief that his opponent is still in this. Momentum moving toward D'Lo's corner.
D'Lo's proving hard to deal with.
Nice counter from New Jack.
Now New Jack looking for some momentum.
Could be what New Jack needed to ignite a rally.
Down on the windpipe. Wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get to him.
This is where you really find out what someone's made of. Up and over, all the way to the floor.
This one's heading to the outside.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash. Brutality.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. Looking to go up high.
Something bad is coming his way, and he has no clue. On the top. Double axe handle connects.
D'Lo is really falling behind.
Looking to put an end to this.
Snap pile right.
New Jack has all but ended this.
And now going for the victory.
Is this it?
And that's it. New Jack is your winner. Now let's take a look back at some of the great action.
Here is your winner, New Jack!
And New Jack displays his greatness in victory.
Nothing pretty about it, but New Jack does get results.
Ready to go in this match. But where's their opponent?
Oh, wait a minute, look out.
Look out behind.
From behind, you're right. This competitor had another game plan, completely catching their opponent off guard.
Sure, Graves is going to love this.
Of course I am. I love smart competition.
That's a cheap and cowardly attack.
Well, this superstar's days after that attack. They probably don't know where they are right now.
Well, after a shocking surprise attack while entering, this match is finally underway.
Always unfortunate to see violence before the bell like that. It just puts a big asterisk on this match.
Make all the annotations you want in the record books. A W is a W. This is about winning by any means necessary. Oh!
Oh, look at this.
Oh, man. Inside out. Metal rope fork.
Can he do it? A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
Keeping a loss at bay for now.
Comes down across the head with the axe handle. The momentum shifted in Thrasher's favor.
Hulkster's in a disheartening position.
Watch the quickness on this. Bang! Snap suplex.
And if you're Hollywood Hogan, you know your opponent is going to try to score the upset. How do you make sure that doesn't happen?
Confidence is key for Hollywood, but it can't be too key. Point blank, Hogan needs to stick with what worked for him even before he went Hollywood. Power and determination. Then he can flaunt all he wants.
He answers right back.
And he isn't looking helpless anymore.
Hollywood got tired of being pushed around and wants to gain the advantage now.
Oh, stop right to the hand. You got to wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought. Attacking the knee.
Hey, ref, look the other way.
Knee right to the groin. Come on.
Now he's getting greedy. Well, if you want to stop an opponent cold, that's one way to do it. Body shot.
These two trading one blow after another. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Feels like a hockey fight's just broken out. Back and forth. Neither one giving up any ground. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Nothing pretty about this. Just a blow up.
That will leave you stunned.
Placed him in the corner here. Hogan winning that exchange. Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this. Locked face.
Pin attempt here.
He narrowly avoids the count.
He's still in the fight, but for how much longer? He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
Hollywood Hogan with the big boot.
Just a mean maneuver by Hollywood Hogan.
It's almost hard to believe that this epic rivalry began like any other, with jealousy and harsh words.
But from that seed has blossomed an all-time blood feud.
Yeah, who could have predicted when all this began that they'd become bitter enemies, the likes of which we rarely see. Effective count.
Hollywood Hogan with a scoop slam. And classic Hogan.
Hogan can taste it now.
Into the pin. 2 count. He manages to kick out. What strength.
Within inches of victory, only to have it snatched away.
This match just keeps getting more and more exciting.
And no doubt Hogan has found a groove in this match. He can't become discouraged now. And Hogan gets stonewalled. Boom! What a right.
Gosh. Uh-oh.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse. Goes down face first from the gourd buster.
Look out!
Diving hammer strike. To the throat.
Ooh! Nice Japanese arm drag.
Catches a punch. Oh, man, just punishing. He's slow to get up and unaware of the massive target on his back.
Uncorked a big punch.
He can't seem to find any answer here.
This could be the defining moment of this match for him. What does he do now?
Come on, that's a bit dirty.
So ruthless.
Boom.
Draped across the top rope. Clubbing forearm.
Gets lifted into position.
Beautiful. Right into the cover.
Two. No, kick out at two.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
And he heads back into the ring.
Clothesline.
This one's for the win. King Triple H kick out. Finally, monumental victory. A lot of action in that match. Let's have a look.
Here is your winner, Hollywood Hogan.
And while a violent attempt was made to prevent this outcome, they stand victorious.
It took superhuman determination to capture this win.
Yeah, overcoming that vicious attack was no easy task, but they just wouldn't let anything stop them.
The following is scheduled for one fall. That is for the NXT Mutiny Championship.
Ho, ho, ho! There is only one American dream, and you're looking at him.
Dusty himself says, I don't look like the athlete of the day is supposed to look. My belly's just a little big, my hiney's just a little big, but brother, I am bad, and they know I'm bad.
And we're all about to see just how bad Dusty can be. We are in for a treat tonight.
Former ECW star who has had unmatched success in WCW.
A former WCW Cruiserweight and United States champion. A man who's held the ECW television title. And above all, Eddie Guerrero doesn't care if he's liked.
Eddie Guerrero always sporting that cocky look on his face, but to Guerrero's credit, he always backs it up inside the ring.
He may be a cruiserweight, but he can take on anyone.
Introducing the challenger from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 289 pounds, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. And his opponent from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, the NXT Mutiny Champion, Eddie Guerrero.
We're about to see who the top dog is in NXT Mutiny.
Here we go, NXT Mutiny Championship on the line tonight.
I love this title, Cole. A Rebel Championship for a Renegade brand.
Yeah, it definitely gives off a vibe that the original ECW Championship once had. The early quick cover, title on the line.
It's going to take more than that to keep him down.
He isn't going to go away that easy.
And that definitely made solid impact.
Sometimes in the middle of a hard-fought match, you need a snack. Literally took a bite out of the champ there.
Collar and elbow tie-up.
Oh, boy, making a statement with that shove.
And into the collar and elbow.
Showcasing strength in this situation, pushing the opposition to the ropes.
Somebody better check his nose. Knee strike. He just flipped the script there.
And they tie up with a collar and elbow. Trying to make the switch out here, and does quickly to a side headlock. He connects with a counter.
Monkey flip. He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target.
This athleticism is off the charts.
Headbutt to the back of the neck.
What a chancery.
I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that.
How are they going to hear after this match? You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
Targeting the arm to great effect. While Dusty Rhodes does a lot of talking before the bell even rings, he does back it up once the match starts. It's that serious focus and determination that has made Dusty such a formidable opponent throughout his legendary career.
There's certainly a Texas-sized fighting spirit at the heart of Dusty Rhodes.
Oh, jarring uppercut.
And Rhodes' focus got lost there.
And you always got to be aware of Eddie. He looked fired up delivering that. Goodness gracious.
Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts. Framing him up. He's got a picture-perfect opportunity here.
Whoa, what a hurricanrana.
Showing the kind of skills you need to hold on to a title.
Drop kick with precision.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
With a small of it back.
Clubbing blow to the back. Oh, shoulder first.
And the ring just shifted.
Right on target with a stop to the gut.
Oh, shocking inside cradle.
Small packages could be it.
Fending off a 2 count there.
Starting to see the tolls of this match add up.
Twist to the arm, and then an elbow right to the shoulder. Toss. And this is a bad position for the champ to be in now.
Another reminder that the longer this match goes on, the harder things are going to get.
Lands an elbow. Only running on instinct to keep fighting. Completely lost otherwise. Oh, for the title.
No, stops the count at 2.
That is just pure instinct at this point. Just careless intent.
Kicking out before the count.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
Oh, solid kick across the back.
The challenger's in a bad way.
Yeah, as Eddie once again proves himself to be an absolute student of the game. Oh. Eddie Guerrero looking for the submission. The lasso from El Paso applied. Just excruciating pain. There's no way you can sustain being in.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Shoulders are down. To retain. Oh, I thought the champ had it.
How in the world did he kick out?
Oh, Rhodes counters.
Just refusing to give up. Continues fighting.
Being placed in the corner here. That's that vintage Guerrero cockiness. Wards that off. What a response.
Oof, kick finds it.
We are seeing these men leaving it all on the line.
No stone being left unturned. Everything the body can give is being brought to the table. He's just waiting for that perfect moment.
Blast off. He fails to connect.
Textbook body slam.
But
Eddie is in a haze. Big trouble might be coming for him.
Rocked by a jab from the Dream.
Followed by the bionic elbow from the American Dream.
Goes for the
Can't recover from that.
And Dusty Rhodes just put all the doubters to rest with that.
We've got some time to take another look at some of the highlights from that one.
here is your winner, and the new NXT Champion, The Rose.
Truly a huge win for this superstar, or should I say, for the new champion.